Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your weekly general reading for the sign of Virgo for the week of August 28th through September 3rd of 2023. And thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel and helping it grow, as well as those who have been giving my videos a thumbs up, letting me know you've enjoyed them and watched. Thank you for that. You're starting out on a whole new path with the Fool. Starting over, blindfolds are off, taking that leap into the great unknown, starting fresh. Beautiful. You know, you're no longer putting something on the back burner, you're bringing it forward, you're putting all your time and energy into it, and you're going to make it move and prosper for you. You're making sure all your bills are paid. You're just on a more exciting, happy note for yourself. And the Knight of Swords. So look at you go. Planning trips. For some of you, maybe you're just a exciting trip. Maybe you're flying to a different town, or you know, something that's given you a good bargain and you're just having a really good time. You know, and if this is people that are gossiping around you and that sort of thing, you're going to make sure that you know, cut that off too. You're not fooling around here. And if there's a friendship or relationship that's not quite, you know, holding up their end, you're letting that go as well. You're just cutting through a lot of negativity so that you can move more forward on a positive note for yourself. And the Queen of Cups, there you go. Definitely romance is in the air for many of you, but you're also following your independence. You're developing your courage more. You're realizing that you want, you know, comforts and things to go around you and grow and, you know, flow better towards you, but you're also not living in denial of what you're seeing and hearing either. And the King of Swords. So yeah, you're flooded with all kinds of new things in your life. You know, you're attacking problems, you know, fixing, you know, if there's something that doesn't quite feel right, you're dealing with it, you're finding solutions, and you're making sure as you take each step that going in your life or your job or your relationships, that you're getting credit for each step that you're taking and what you're doing and what you're accomplishing. So that's really nice to see. Yeah. And the Judgment. So definitely making yourself a long overdue commitment. You know, time's up, you're facing the truth. You know, you're letting people, places, and things go from your past, and you're not feeling guilty about it anymore. You know, and this can be bad habits, gossiping about people. You know, this could be people that have not treated you fairly in the past, and you're dealing with that as well. You're very much in touch with your emotions this week. You know, if somebody's done you something, you're willing to say it. You're not just going to, you know, regurgitate it to yourself so that you live with it and they move on quite happily. You're no longer accepting that part in your life. And the Five of Rods. So look at you go. You are independent, making your moves. You know what you want to come into your life, and you even know how to go about it. But this is the week that if, you know, you need to figure out a little bit more information or get something like that off the ground for yourself, you're realizing that I'm quite capable of doing it, you know, and off you go. You're determined to succeed, and you will. You're going to win at these situations because it's what you want to succeed at. So that's very nice. The Three of Pentacles, and when you do, it's going to, not only you're going to master it, but it's going to pay you more. You're going to be quite happy with that. You know, you're going to be able to set yourself free a little bit more. So it makes you independent. I mean, you're very talented. You know, it's amazing what you can accomplish once you put your mind to it. And you just do it. And you don't just give up on anything. Like if you've started something, you will see it to completion. You know, but once you do that, once this takes flight, you're going to be so happy because it's going to give you so much more independence in your life for the future as well, that you're going to wonder why you waited so long. And the Six of Pentacles. So look at you. You know, you're not just throwing money at the wind. You're making sure that, you know, when you're giving it to somebody or, you know, helping somebody, that not only is it appreciated, that it's used for the best intentions. Now, this could be you helping them also get going for themselves. And the Magician. Look at that. Yeah, you're definitely faced a difficult challenge and you've come and rised above it. And you're needing to remind yourself that you are more than capable. And you're so focused this week on achieving and succeeding, and, you know, and the universe is going to give you that extra hand. It's going to be like, and there it is. You know, it's just going to happen like almost overnight. You're going to realize not only did you have the potential to make this happen, you have the knowledge. So don't sell yourself short here. And the Emperor. Yeah, and once you do all those movements and you make that commitment to what it is that you want to bring into your life, and the realization of, you know, it's going to be like the gold ring at the end, and so you're taking this and running with it, that it's going to set you free. It'll give you your independence. You won't have to need to be under somebody else's tutelage anymore. You can, you know, go about your own business. You're very independent, and, you know, you're hardworking. You're not, you know, shirking your duties. You know what you got to do to make this keep going, and you're sticking to your guns this time. You're not allowing yourself in those little voices to go, well, you know, you put enough energy into it, but you're realizing, I'm not listening to that. I'm going ahead because I know the potential of this. And the Four of Pentacles. Well, there you are. You know, you're worrying about overspending, so which is understandable. You know, you don't want to fall short or have to worry about, you know, how you're going to, if I spend a little bit, how am I going to get it back, sort of thing. Or, you know, you don't want to overspend, but you're also realizing with you limiting yourself to that way of thinking, it's also limiting all your movements in the world. Like, you know, you stay home, your friends go out, and you're like, well, you know, I can't really afford it. And or if you do it, you go home and you worry yourself sick about, like, you know, how am I going to fix this, sort of thing. And there's a happy medium there, and I think you're about to find it for yourself this time. And the Two of Rods. And there you are, looking out into the horizons, you know, all the opportunities that's out there for yourself. You're standing on the edge of the world in your hand, and you're thinking, okay, so nothing's wrong, but nothing's right. Now what's my next move? So you're learning to let things go out of your life, of course, but you're making some pretty big decisions here, and you don't want to make any that you may regret in the future. So when you're doing this, you're following through with intentions that you care about, not that you've been talked into them, or, you know, you got the prize on just the money, because you're looking at the whole picture of the choices that you're making now. You're not just heading for one thing for, you know, material gains. You're looking at, can I do it? Will I enjoy it? How long can I do it? That sort of thing. Yeah, and the Two of Swords. You're realizing that you have to take the blindfolds off and you know, understand that this is the reality of what's going on around me, and I need to make a decision, because you've been sitting there for quite some time trying not to rock the boats and, you know, upset, you know, the apple cart and make other people unhappy. But it's also, in that time frame, it's held you back in many areas of your life. And now you're realizing that, well, in order for me to take a step forward, I need to take the blindfolds off and deal with this before the universe deals with it. And you don't want that. So you're moving yourself on your own terms, which is very nice. But you're going to be stable. You know, the money's there. You're quite capable. I'm shuffling your angel oracle cards. I'm going to deal you one of those. But you're moving forward on a positive note. This new endeavor that you're starting is going to just take off like magic. It really is, which is beautiful. All right. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizons that you can't yet see. Beautiful. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to you again next week. Bye for now.